Hello, all. Good morning. Hopefully, it kind of looks like, yeah, hopefully, nope. Let me see what I can do. Trying to fix the sound. Hopefully, this is better. Looks a little better. But we're going to go with this. I know it is extremely early in the morning and very random, but in case anybody is able to tune in or anything like that, I just wanted to come live and give everybody a chance to ask questions as I'm going over the review of things that I got and whatnot. I was just going to do this as a video just to show you everything, but I figured why not go live? And if anybody happens to jump in or anything, then we can do that. I'll take the break information off the screen just so that you can watch. But yeah, I just figured I would hop on. If anybody does tune in, then like I said, just give them a chance to ask questions or go over things as I review them. So, have all sorts of stuff. Where do we start? I guess, I mean, I'm sure you can see a couple of these here with the slabs. So we'll save those. I'm going to start right here, I think. Get some of this other stuff out of the way. But so one of the nice things about, hey, Sister Tina, how's it going? One of the nice things about doing or having a table there, I guess, is that people just come up to you. You don't have to go up to them or anything like that. Oh, okay. Yeah, I had no idea who would tune in or anything like that, just because it's very random. And I thought about recording just a video, but like I wanted to just go live in case people had questions as I go over stuff. But having the table there, one of the nice things was that people just bring things to you. You don't have to go look for them. Of course, you could always go to the other vendors if there was downtime, which it was completely packed and busy on Saturday, which was really good. Just didn't have a lot of time to look around. Everybody just was coming up to the table, so that was cool. But they would bring you things like, are you interested in buying this? Or you want to buy lots or things like that. So, you know, it was really cool, actually, and just to have people just randomly show up, hey, do you want any of this? Or are you interested in a lot or things like that? Most of these cards are actually coming from the lot that I purchased, which was pretty awesome, honestly. It was really fun to go through everything. And there was tons of complete sets of older basketball, some WNBA stuff. There's baseball sets in there too. Just really cool, just fun to go through everything. Yes, a lot of it is this older stuff, or some of these gold cards here. But it was really fun just going through everything, especially being a longtime collector. A lot of this stuff, seeing that I collected as I was a kid, I'm like, these are really cool cards, just super fun to go through. So let's start going through them. These were kind of just pulled out, so lots of 90 and 91, just stuff here. These are the big players: Ken Griffey, Bo Jackson. As we go through this, you'll probably see tons of Bo Jackson stuff, and I have no idea how long this is going to go. That's the other reason I didn't want to record a video. But yeah, we'll just go through it, and however long it is how long it goes. Lots of Michael Jordan cards. You'll see a lot of these coming up. Still trying to organize everything. I pulled it all out, and now lots of different boxes, lots of different binders, and I'm kind of just still trying to put players and sort and things like that. So we have a 90s Griffey. Guess I shouldn't put them on the other stack we're going through. I will set them somewhere right here. Tons of Bo Jackson. I know that Otis is probably watching. I know he's been waiting for this, actually, because I did tell him that I had a lot of these. But tons of just Bo Jackson cards of all different kinds, all different makes. Got football, you got baseball. There's Royals, football and baseball, right? The Raiders, the bat. There's a Diana Taurasi. We'll go over that one later. Another one there. There was quite a few Shohei. I know I have more of those, but let's continue with Bo Jackson here. Good morning, Tony. Good to see you. So, not quite a full set out of these here, but they're kind of cool. Kind of the folded. I don't know if how many of you know these cards, but they're kind of folded over on themselves. So little splits at the top, but 3D printing on the card here. So you can kind of see the layers a little bit. Pretty cool cards. But there's a more Bo Jackson right here. All-Star. This card was really cool. I saw the team border at first. I was hoping, of course, that it was going to be Adley or Gunnar. Oh, and I just elbow everything here. But it was not. Still really cool. Felix Bautista. Awesome team border. Make sure that I got all the cards that I just knocked down. There we go. That's better. Perfect. From the demo. I'm not sure. So this, are you talking about this one here, Dan? So these are actually High Pro. I don't know if, I'm pretty sure they were actually licensed too, and you can see that here. But this is from 1990. So that's what that one's from. But those are pretty cool cards. Unless you were talking about a different one, maybe? If so, just let me know. Action-packed. Maybe. Yeah, I don't know. Here we have Evan Carter. Here's the Shohei, Mason Wynn, Xander Bogaerts, the bat card. And this is just some of the shorter or the numbered stuff that was in just a box of Prism stuff, some modern stuff, not a whole lot. This one was pretty fun. The table right next to me, the guy knew that I collected Adley and Orioles especially, but he asked me if I was interested in this. He got it towards the end of the show, and I was like, yeah, I have not seen one. So I think that one's pretty cool right there. How's it going, Johnny? Good to see you. Thanks for hopping in, just hanging out, going over the pickups here. I know it's super early. I don't know how many people will be here. no expectations whatsoever, but like I said, I just wanted to hop on and give people a chance to ask questions or go over things as I'm reviewing all the stuff that I picked up. Yeah, lots of the stuff from the 90s. So I'd say 91 was a little early for me. I really started in 95 is when I started collecting. I do have a few 93, 94 sets as well. So this is fun. Oh, hopefully, okay, perfect. So numbered Donovan here. Just trading lots of kids out the show, which I loved to see. So quite a few trades were just made that I did with them, and they priced things out, and that was fun. I don't know. I just loved seeing all the kids, and that's what the hobby is about for me. It was a ton of fun. Most of the time I probably lost those deals, but I just want to keep them interested. So it was pretty fun. Before I left, though, my kids gave me the task of getting a Patrick Mahomes rookie card and a shiny Michael Jordan card. I was like, I will do my best, but that is a big ask for you. So I will see what I can do, but I will try. I looked around, walked around the show. Afterwards, on the end of the first day when I finally had time, I didn't find either of those things. So that was really unfortunate. However, the second day, as I mentioned earlier, one of the nice things about having the table is that people just come up to you. Well, I had, and I know that Tina and probably Joe B, if they watch this, are going to be upset, but I had an Amon-Ra numbered to 5 out of Select, so pulled that one out of a blaster. But one of the kids came up to me the second day. Hey, that dude's BBQ. Wiggy, thanks for being at the show. Speaking of the show here. But the second day, a kid walked up and was just like, hey, are you open to trades on any of this stuff too? I was like, well, yeah. I mean, I'll definitely trade. I'll take a look, see kind of what you have. And he just had this big stack of cards, pretty big. I don't know, like double size, just case of cards from what I have of the 2-row here from Zion, but he had a big case. And in the first stack, like I do mean stack, he just had a stack of cards. I started going through them. This pops up. The edges, the corners, they're a little rough, but you know, Patrick Mahomes rookie. I was like, okay, that's cool. Keep going through, and a little bit further through there, this pops up, which if you don't know Metal Universe, that is definitely a shiny Michael Jordan card. I was like, all right, what are the chances here? You know, I had this task, couldn't find anything at all. None of the dealers had any of this kind of stuff, at least especially for Mahomes that I could afford. And no shiny Michael Jordans whatsoever. It was all the rookie cards or other older things, maybe like this. I'm like, yeah, I don't know. So then when this pops up, I'm like, all right, well, it's time to make a deal. We have to make a deal because I cannot let these leave. Those are the tasks that both of my boys asked for and came right to the table in the same trade. Wiggy probably remembers this. I was telling him that story too. It was just crazy, so crazy the way that it happened. And so made the trade, Amon-Ra to 5 out of Select, and traded for these 2 here. So it was just crazy. The chances, the luck that had to happen. When they came across the table, I knew that I had to have that. There was another story there like that too, which we'll get to at the end here. I know that Wiggy already knows. Don't want to click that open. Let's see. Part of the trade, a very big part of the trade, or not trade, the lot that I bought, is there was a ton of WNBA stuff. So tons of Diana Taurasi. That one's numbered to 50. I was pretty excited to see all of this stuff here. That one's numbered to 52. Both of those are cubics. But plenty of Topps Prism, Panini Prism. My goodness. Origins, that's a really cool card. The watercolors here. Lots of Prism cards. Lots of numbered stuff. Diana Taurasi. Press Pass Legend, 536 out of 899. And then just more Prism. Tons of Diana Taurasi. And I do mean tons. Lots of different stuff. And tons of WNBA. So I was actually really excited to see that. It was pretty cool. It was, Wiggy. It was so crazy, too. So more Diana Taurasi Prism. This is a numbered patch out of 25. Dominance. So much Diana Taurasi. And lots of different parallels, too. So this is just the Diana Taurasi collection, by the way. I'm not lying. Oh, look at that. Got some more. I don't know how Ichiro got mixed in there, but more Diana Taurasi. Tons of WNBA stuff. Just really, really cool. Sounds good, Dan. Thanks for dropping in. That's that. So that was all the Diana Taurasi cards. Actually, I think I left some out, but tons of it. Tons of Diana Taurasi. Lots of random stuff. This is kind of a cool card. Very heavy. This commemorative 70th patch of Mike Trout. Just came across that. Very heavy card. Pretty cool. There's a Shaq. You saw the Ichiro. Let me set the Ichiro elf here. Here we go. One of the first things that I got from the set was that there was a lot of Shaq stuff. So, not the best condition, but it is a Draft Picks Shaq right there. Couple other Shaq cards throughout the collection. I think most of them got saved into a private collection from what it sounds like, but there was only a couple that didn't make it in there, and they were part of the lot, which are these here. I know that Otis probably wants one of these cards. Die cut Bo Jackson. Pretty cool. I'll set that in the Bo stack. Just fun. I'm just out of room here. Some other older basketball stuff. We got a patch here. Ray Allen. This is from Topps, and it is licensed. 2006. I had never heard of this thing. I think this is part of a Brooklyn collection or something like that. I don't remember. I just thought it was really cool that there was a Ray Allen game-worn patch. That's pretty awesome. And then, let's see, we've seen that one. Oh, here's a couple more numbered cards for WNBA. Michael Jordan stuff. That's what we'll start to get into. 20,000 career points, January 8th, 1993, versus Dominique. November 6th, 1992. Just a cool card. Game Faces, Michael Jordan. Just go to the Michael Jordan collection next. Dynamic Dunks, Michael Jordan. These cards actually are in very good condition. Hey, good morning, buddy. Good to see you. So I'm going to be sending a couple of these off for grading. I don't want them to get ruined, and finding them in the condition that they are in is very rare. So this is going to be one of them. I don't know that it's going to get a 10. There's a couple just edges down at the bottom and things like that, but corners, the surface, everything else, taking it out of here looks really good. So I do think there's a chance at a 10. So I'm going to send that one off, as well as, there's the other one here. There we go. This one. So Center Stage Michael Jordan. This looks really cool. I like the font up here, the silver, just kind of sparkle. Again, super, super good condition on this card. So very excited for this one. I have not, buddy. Is that for basketball, I'm assuming? So yeah, pretty excited here. That one's awesome too. This card was kind of funny. When I had just started going through, after I purchased, just was grabbing stacks of cards and everything. This was actually at the bottom of it, underneath just a handful of cards. So I grabbed a handful, picked them up, and I saw a card laying down there. It was this Jordan, just underneath everything else. Haven't taken a close look at it. We will see these usually have a pretty tough time with surface wear, being that it was at the bottom of the box too. I don't know how that's going to go, but we'll see. Still pretty good condition. And then Michael Jordan Emotion card. The corners on this look really good. Surface is pretty well protected. As you can see, there is a top loader on the top of the card here, so it doesn't cover the whole thing, but again, a nice looking card. Probably sending this one off for grading too. The only thing is that corner right there. So we will see. I'm excited to get these Michael Jordans graded. Depending on how they do, we'll see if I keep them or add them to my son's PC anyway. Yeah, they're definitely tough ones. Those metal cards, always peeling. It's very difficult to get a good grade on them. Most of them are an 8 or lower from what you'll see. So I'm going to give it a chance, and we'll take a look. A couple other Shoheis I picked up. So this was really fun. One of the first things that I saw in the box, and Wiggy was right there, this first edition, like first edition card, Topps, okay. Yes, 2003, 2004. That is correct. That is LeBron's rookie here. First edition cards. I got super excited. I did not expect LeBron's rookie to be in there whatsoever. Short story, it was not. But super cool to find these cards still. The box, in order just to open the box of the first edition cards, is $3,000. So just finding these cards alone, they might not hold a lot of value by themselves, but you're not going to find them unless you're spending tons of money to get other things, and people just want the LeBron out of them. So I thought these were pretty cool. Steve Francis, Kevin Garnett, Tracy McGrady, Allen Iverson, Jason Kidd, Yao Ming, just super cool. Vince Carter, Kobe. By the way, these black GTI cases, putting them around cards like this, wow, very classic. Such a good look. The Duncan, the black, white, looks so good this way. So very excited to find those first editions. Yes, I agree, buddy. I do not like the Topps Chrome design. I think it's very ugly, honestly. And another reason I highly prefer the tennis cards over the NBA Topps Chrome. I just think they're ugly looking cards, but that is my opinion. All right. What else? Another Shohei that I added. Of course, I know that a lot of you probably don't care so much about Lorcana, but yes, I picked up some Lorcana cards. These are Enchanted, Aladdin, Belle's House, my favorite, Sisu. Super, super cool. I love this card. I just think it's awesome. It was so cool. That was a fun time, Wiggy. Let's see. Eloy Jimenez. This was just another thing from the lot here. Random card, just in one of the big boxes that I bought. 30 out of 50. Just a little patch auto. I do not collect Eloy Jimenez, but if anybody does, let me know. I do, however, collect Caitlin Clark. Got that as part of a trade. And Jackson Holiday. So excited for those. We're at Caitlin Clark parallels. And these kaleidoscopics just look cool. I know it's Quentin Johnston, but I don't know. I just thought it was a cool looking card, so I wanted to get it. And then, yes, look at this. This was one of the first trades. I think I actually bought this one. First to purchase this one. Puka Nacua 101. This is out of Absolute. So, printing plate, pretty cool. Not often that you just have a 101 come up to you, but I know that Puka's kind of a big hit right now. I'm hoping that he has another good season, and we'll see. Might be kind of fun to get this one graded. I don't know when or where he will do a signing, but I think it'd look really good, especially if you could get some blue ink on there. Be pretty awesome on that Puka Nacua 101. Let's see, Mountcastle. So these were part of a trade that I did too. Purple Shock Jamar Chase rookie on Optic, and then a Jahmyr Gibbs Stars rookie. And then we're getting down to the wire. So this card, Topps 70th here, Topps Tech, just looks really cool with the 70 design all the way through the back here. Kind of a nice looking card. But wanted to add that one to the PC. Now, a couple people that we did meet there got to meet Curtis Ashby and Golden Hawk, who you'll probably see in the chat. But If you're hanging out in the streams at all, got to meet those two people. This one I actually got from Golden Hawk. Nice, buddy. Nice. So this is the Adley Refractor. Finest Flashbacks. Love this set. You can see the little glow, the little rainbow here. Gem Mint 10. Thank you, Golden Hawk, if you are watching this or if you watch this back. Also got this one from him, Jackson Holiday Unleashed. This one is numbered out of the $9.99. But another little 10 here. Looks good. And my favorite of the entire show is this one right here. Wiggy saw this card too, and he probably can actually tell this story better than I can, because I just was in awe for a minute, had no words. This kid walks up. I'm gonna try to do my best impressions, but he walks up to the table, it's just like, hey, do you have any Orioles? I was like, well, I do, but I mean, I don't really trade them because that's my PC, especially like Adley and Gunnar and Jackson, and so I'm like, I have them, but you know, they're not really available. Well, next thing, he purposely, so eye contact, right? Just kind of looks away like, well, I just got this. Slides this up on the table. I'm like, wait, what? You got what? Yes, this card right here. As soon as this went on the table, I knew it was not going to leave the table. I had to have this card. If you haven't noticed yet, the number right here, 35 out of 50, that's Adley's jersey number. Does it even say his number on the back? I don't know if it does. But if you know Adley, that is his jersey number. So 35 out of 50. This is from the Lids packs. This is actually the 2022 Platinum design here. But for the Lids packs, they made it as part of a 2023. So the only place you can get this design for this Adley card is out of those packs. And those only come from Lids. And then to find the 35 out of 50, again, just walk up to me at the table. I didn't have to work for it. Walked up to me at the table. I had to have this card because I would never see this one again. To me, it might as well be a one of one. I love this card so much. Probably my favorite card in my PC right now. Just absolutely amazing. So yeah, I am just blown away to even be holding this right now. I know, Wiggy. I know. Like, oh yeah, I have this. Just, yes. This made the entire show. Don't get me wrong, it was a complete blast, tons of fun, lots of sales, met lots of really cool, really fun people, had tons of just long, fun discussions. If you hung out and watched Wiggy's channel at all, I'm sure you saw it. But this made, for me, the entire show just worth it, because I will never see this card again. So, yeah, right, buddy? But, you know, not to toss aside any of the connections, any of the people we met, any of the people we talked to, just the whole setup of front row being in Seattle for the first time. None of that was bad. This is just, that's how good this was, just to let you know. So, yes, definitely my prized possession right here. 35 out of 50, 52 design, 23 Lids edition, on the 22 Platinum design. Just that throwback. So cool. But yeah, that is pretty much, I wouldn't say that's the collection. I have a ton of binders over there. They are all the complete sets. So I have, there's 90, 91, I think 93, 94, a couple 92, 93 basketball sets. They are fully in the binders, all put together. I'll probably do another review video on those also, but you can start to see, when I was looking back through these, I started to remember some things, but you start to see, oh, this is where they got the downtown from. Oh, look, here's how they came up with Kaboom, or there's some pretty cool cards in there. None of them are worth anything because they are not the downtown or the Kaboom or the parallels, whatever you want to say now. They were just an insert back then. But man, you can tell they got the designs from these cards. So super fun to go through. That'll have to be another entire video on its own because there's a lot of stuff. But I wanted to go over kind of some of the big cards, my favorite, just things that I found through the set. Why I wanted to go live here is to let you guys ask questions, kind of talk back and forth. It's nice to see Wiggy in here too to tell some of the story, but yeah, just really fun. I had no idea how long it was going to be, so that's another reason. That's awesome, buddy. That's awesome. See, it's fun to have those kind of cards where you're just like, no, I need that card. I don't care what happens, but that card right there, I need it. And that is exactly what happened with this one. Because sure, you know, I can go online. I can find some other Adley Golds, or I could probably even get some oranges. I really want orange too, but when this one came up, definitely I knew I needed it. So yeah, but if you're in here, you're hanging out, if you're just listening, things like that, I just want to say thank you for tuning in. Thanks for listening. Hopefully you found this kind of enjoyable and exciting. I find it very exciting. It was tons of fun to be in Seattle. I can't wait to go back in November. I think that's going to be fun. No, I had a table there, buddy, at Front Row Card Show. So back in November, I think it's going to be fun then as well. I really can't wait. It seems like so long from now, but I have a lot of work to do to get ready for that show. Got to buy some stuff to sell some stuff, things like that. Just super fun. So, hey, Pokemon. But yeah, thanks for being here. So, just wanted to share with all of you just the experience, and especially being the first show there. Very enjoyable, highly recommend, very much looking forward to November. And I'm hoping that Front Row actually expands into Oregon at some point. Front Row, if you're listening, please come to Oregon. Particularly Southern. Everybody goes to Portland, Southern Oregon, like Central Oregon. They all get forgot about. Come somewhere outside of Portland, please. Yeah. Oh my gosh, buddy, the first day show started at 10 for VIPs, which apparently all the VIPs didn't even get in till after 11 is what I heard. But from 10 o'clock to 2:30, between Wiggy and I both sitting there trying to just sell the cards that we had, which looking at everyone else, it was not a lot. It was non-stop. There was constantly people, like multiple transactions happening. Like we were both in 2 to 3 transactions at a time. Like, okay, you want this, you want that trade. Okay, here you want a pack. Oh, you want to buy this one? Okay, you can like, all right, am I buying? Yeah, sure, I'll buy. What do you want me to buy? Like, let me look at those. It was insane the first day. The second day was a very much more of a relaxed, like still busy throughout the entire show, but could talk to people like, oh yeah, like this is really cool, and oh, here's what I picked up. That's kind of fun. What did you get at the show? So it wasn't just absolute chaos like the first day was, but I was very thankful that I had the table, because the first day, oh my gosh, elbow to elbow, people were just squeezing in, like squishing through the aisles, the tables back to back. It was packed. But I was excited to see that, because that way I knew that it was going to be a successful show just for the turnout and how many people were there. How's it going, Couch? Good to see ya. So it was awesome. I mean, it truly was awesome, and I cannot wait to go back. But yeah, hopefully next time we can meet a few more people too. But I want to say thank you. I know you just came in, Couch, about to head out, but I hope you'll enjoy the video after it posts and everything. But I had to share this card. I had to share the rest of the stuff that I picked up. The stories, just awesome. So thank you all. Did you see it? Yeah. No, I had a couple display boxes, buddy. And then I had I really wanted a sign that I could say Parallel Universe, because it was a 5-row box, literally nothing but parallels. Whether it was refractors or numbers or patches, patch autos, just things like that. No base cards, just a 5-row box, no top loaders, just back to forth. They were in penny sleeves. A lot of them were anyway. And just tons of parallels. So that was my Parallel Universe. That one was super popular though. Tons of people got cards out of there, just spending time looking through them, and lots of throwbacks. I gotta say, again, I said it earlier, just seeing the kids there, the interactions. So many kids just walked up to that box, and yeah, they're just parallels, but they're like, oh, look at this. Like, I remember, and Wiggy was more towards that end, so he could probably tell that part a little better, but there was this father and son that came over, and one of the kids was just like, oh, look at this. I think it was a Tatis, is what I want to say. Fernando Tatis, but it's like, look, there's this Fernando card. This is really cool. And then the dad started looking too, because the son was looking, and we're like, oh yeah, there's football, basketball, and baseball. They're all in here. And the dad was looking through with I had tons of Mosaic football. So Mosaic has tons of parallels, right? And he starts looking like Joe Montana, starts telling his kid about Joe Montana, and, just the stories of back and forth, like when I was playing, when I was your age, like this is who we wanted. It was Joe Montana. And the the kid's like, okay, like whatever. But just those interactions, all this is over cards, just those little moments that brighten your day like that, just having those little connections, so fun. I loved it. I'm about to cry here, but but there was so many of those tiny little moments of just that kind of a connection, or people coming up like, how'd you get this? I love this player or this team or whatever. And then we start talking and back and forth. That part, you can't make that up. It was so fun. And so I kind of enjoyed the second day for that reason. The first day was fun. It was great to make sales. That's part of the reason you do it, right? But that second day, just those interactions, and yeah, there was still sales, but you get to learn why they collect what they collect, or why they want what they want, or have story and background more like this, and just that was the day that I enjoyed, was that second day. So, yeah, very fun experience for sure. Anyway, I guess I should get going. This is what, 45 minutes? I had a feeling it wasn't going to be short, but so much fun. Thank you all for tuning in. I hope you all enjoy. If you didn't see the whole thing, I'm going to make sure that this posts right now after this. Go back and watch and just listen, but so much fun. That is the truth, buddy. And that's why it was good to see those little things like that and have that kind of discussion. It was very good. Very, very good. But I'll let you all tune back and watch. I'll reset this thing. Thank you for tuning in. If you are here, I appreciate you tuning in and watching. I hope you enjoyed it. But go watch again if there's anything you want to catch up on or miss. And we'll see you later. I can't wait to do the next one. Have a good morning. Great Tuesday. See you all later, everybody.